Welcome to the AHDB Strategic Farm South, hosted by David Miller. If you're interested in the application of latest research on farm, you're in the right place. Strategic Farms put farmers at the forefront of on-farm research. You get to see the latest research projects on farm on a field and farm scale, and the outcomes of those projects over a 6-year period.
My name's David Miller. We're here at Folly Farm and I'm going to tell you about my vision for the strategic farm. Wheat sheaf farming is a farming company where we farm for 3 different farmers within the area. So they're all owned by the farming company is owned by the farmers. We're farming around about 700 hectares, of which 670 are cropped. We have various other environmental schemes, etc. We farm either side of the M3, just south of Basingstoke. The soil type is fairly easy work and loam over chalk, but we have clay cap and a lot of flints on the farm as well. It's all grade 3 land. We're about between 500 and 600 feet above sea level, which makes it quite a lake farm. And the rainfall here is an average, long-term average is about 34 inches. 10-year average for the last 10 years has crept up to 45 inches. And last year we had somewhere near 48 inches of rain. We're very interested in being able to have or produce more nutritious food, and we'd like to do that where we can actually help to enhance the environment as well. We want to be a profitable farm, but we also want to be farming in a much more environmentally friendly way. Over the last 10 years we've been looking at how we can change our system into what's now become known as regenerative farming. So we're looking at cover crops, what we first started looking at 10 years ago, and then we moved into no-till 6 years ago. So I think what the strategic farm is hopefully going to do for us is to take us beyond those with a bit of a roadmap as to what should be possible, and that's going to be hopefully a roadmap that other farmers can follow, so a set of principles rather than specific things. One of the other benefits that we hear a lot about is the nutritional density of the crops that are produced in a regenerative systems. We're seeing work in other countries that are showing that food produced in a regenerative system has actually got more nutrients in it. So we're keen to prove that that's the same on this farm as well. A lot of farmers are very comfortable with what they're doing, so they don't see a necessity to change. They're still profitable, so I think that's one barrier. So changing to something that they don't know and possibly have less understanding of is a real problem.
My name's Jake Freestone. I'm the farm manager at Overbury Enterprises, and I'm also on the steering group for the strategic farm in the south on David Miller's farm. The steering group for the southern strategic farm is there to act as a sounding board for the host farmer to make sure that the trials that are being tested on farm are relevant to the wider industry and actually can deliver real benefits. I hope that I'm able to bring significant experience to the steering group in terms of regenerative agriculture, in terms of how we manage our soils, our rotation and our cover crops. I'm hoping to see at the new strategic farm a real insight into how we can improve our soil management and our soil health to reduce costs and inputs that can be reflected into the wider industry. I'm hoping to see new innovations, new ideas about how we can improve crop performance whilst reducing growing crop costs and improving financial profitability. I'm sure that we can make a difference with the tests and trials that we're planning to undertake at the farm here to show people that there is an alternative way of growing effective crops with reduced environmental impact and also higher margin at the end of the day for the farmer. I think this is going to be really important going forward as we face the challenges over the next 5 to 10 years.
I think our goal really is over the next 6 years as a strategic farmer is that we would like to come up with a set of guidelines, principles that other farmers could follow, which will be a roadmap through regenerative agriculture. We've come as far as cover crops and no-till, and it's really the next steps that we're trying to quantify.